Okay, there we go. That took a hot second. Read this. Okay. Oh, Mocha's not here right now. That's okay. Ugh. Good morning, everyone. Turn on the music. How's everybody doing? Hi, Shade. How are you? We're gonna go to this. I'm doing okay. Yesterday was a bit rough, but today hopefully is a little better. Oh. Oh well. Oh. Yeah. Hoping today's a little better. My connection looking rough. Don't know what that's about. Oh really? I saw the the calligraphy. I sent it to Jasenia too. Oh no. Yeah. Sorry, I should have left a comment. But yeah, I did see. Because I follow you. I don't know if you know that. I even liked it. I liked the post. Hmm. Hi, Yash. How are you? I really should have like a bed for this. Okay. Hmm. Oh no. Yash. I'm so sorry. Day 3 of nonstop vomiting. Well, it's never been trouble, Yash. It's never been trouble. I hope you feel better soon. Get some, go to a doctor or a hospital. Things get better. And it was a lot of fun having you here too. So you better come back, because a world without Batman would be really bad, right? We need Batman. The world still needs Batman. So, get better. And tell us all about, like, the doctor's visit. Or whatever, wherever you go to get help. Just hope you seek treatment, okay? Take care of yourself. Alright. Doctor give you sleep pills for the vomiting. Oh, were you? Oh, yeah, I didn't join live. Yesterday I wasn't really. I should have joined. Some filters. Yesterday was kind of a rough day. A little scary, a little rough. But we're doing better, I think. Still feeling a little beside myself. Not super great. But we're doing better. Really. What is? Just sending us in a meeting. My computer's not happy right now. My stream quality is probably dropping a bunch. I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning, my computer was frozen. So we're gonna stream as long as my computer can handle it. I'm looking at the numbers, it's not looking great. I don't know why my bitrate's so low. How was your day yesterday, Vinash? Things happening. Maybe my computer's like running something. Tired? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Feel a bit tired, but I'm okay. I want to share some sketches I've been on my phone, because I wasn't here yesterday, but I did do some doodles on my phone. Let me yeah. Hi, Mavie. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Where is my stream? Is that how you pronounce your username, Mavie? Don't stream for one day and I can't any of my stuff. How embarrassing. Okay. There's a function tomorrow in the tuition. Oh. So I have to do preparation. Oh man. Where are you from, Mavie? We're gonna do some warm-up doodles. From the Philippines. Awesome. We have other viewers that pop in from the Philippines. I only know because sometimes I'll see it on my analytics. I don't think they've ever spoken though. So you're the first Filipino viewer that's like that high, I think. Maybe there's one on Twitch, but that has said hi, but that was like early days, so I don't remember. It's my bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys this. I sent these files just to my tablet via my phone. And let's take a look. I was playing around with a brush. This was something I was playing around with on like with like a paintbrush set. Kind of looked like Godzilla, so I kind of went with it. Very furry. And then the other thing I was doodling actually yesterday, messing with the same paintbrush set, like a flat brush. Oh, let me, before I forget, maybe. Are you an artist, maybe? Oh. Yeah, it is different. I'm just, like, sometimes when I'm, like, doing doodles on my phone, it really is just like me experimenting, trying something different. Here, I was... Oh no, I gotta go. I subscribed. I'm gonna check your vids tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. I haven't done any like editing for actual videos, but I keep every live stream, so there is one good series I will say where I worked on a seahorse drawing with markers. That was a fun like couple days. Definitely worth a watch. You can skim through it too. I don't mind. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow too. But I was goofing around with just like a paintbrush, and I was looking at this and I was like, this looks like someone with their legs crossed. And like, you know how like people meditate or they sit down, legs crossed like this? It reminded me of the show The Last Airbender. So I kind of painted him in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if it'll even get finished. But oh, you saw the seahorse? Yeah. Oh, the cute one I did on Tuesday. Yeah, that actually is gonna be part of a notebook. At least I hope so. All right. Let me focus here for a sec. Let's do a warm-up doodle now, like a proper one. Maybe make this a little bigger. Hmm, 58 layers is... Okay. That feels good. It's been really hot the last couple days. Like super hot. What am I gonna make today? So, a couple of things I want to do. I want to do a warm-up sketch, and I think it might be prudent for us. Let me put this in a group and name this warm-up time. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just doing some technical stuff. I want to set a timer here. Okay. So the timer set. We're going to do a doodle. We have just this amount of time. Once it runs out, we do something else. But this is just to warm up. And today, I think I might just do what I was doing earlier, which was like on my phone, I was just messing with a paintbrush. What's the name of that brush? Get my phone really quick. I don't know, like, it doesn't really show well. The phone's really bright. We'll look at the brush, and it says we were using a synthetic fan brush. Oh, now it's upside. Come on, focus in. So we're gonna grab that brush from my tablet here, because it's in here somewhere. So let's see. Under synthetic paint. There it is. So this is the brush. Color's like not very bright. We'll do it blue. And we'll make the brush bigger. Kind of mess with the flow a bit. See what we got here. Okay. So, okay. Now, You learned a new calligraphy font yesterday. Ooh, that's exciting. Love learning new things. Okay. I've already like spent 2 minutes trying to think. Raw. Do I have anything here that would be fun? No. We'll stick with the one brush. What do you think? Should we do an animal? Or... Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, so these are all pictures of superhero characters that I created myself back when I was in high school. So why don't we take one of these and, draw them in the 27 minutes I've got left? What do you say? Do some like something fun. Something old. I'm not sure which one to grab. Maybe we could even redo a pose. It's a version of Gothic font released a few days ago. Ooh. That's really cool. Maybe we'll do this guy. Or... You know what? We'll go with this old thing. Long time ago, I wanted to make a superhero. I didn't know what to do with it or how to make one. So like, I know I'm eating up my time here. Look at this. So I was like 14 and I wanted to do a superhero. Look at that pose in the top right hand. I actually based it off a reference. Old Spider-Man book I got when I was a kid. Super old Spider-Man book. Let's like go through. This book kind of like was like a history of Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. And somewhere in here covered a time period where Spider-Man had to change his identity. And he had different versions or different like superhero personas that he did. So this kind of book kind of goes chronologically through Spider-Man's like comic book stories when he had clone and he had another clone, when things got strange, and here, check this out. Robin from Teen Titans. Yeah, Robin's cool. I like Robin a lot. So this is like Shortly after his unexpected resurrection, Norman Osborn set out to clear his name. He provided evidence to prove he wasn't the Green Goblin. He used blackmail to gain controlling interest of the Daily Bugle and goaded Spider-Man into assaulting him, capturing it all on video, which he really released to the media. A few days later, a thug named Joey Z was found murdered, suffocating by a substance that appeared to be web fluid. Through the Daily Bugle, Osborn issued a $5 million reward to capture Spider-Man. With every bounty hunter in the world now gunning for him, Peter Parker needed a new secret identity. And instead of sticking to one, he made four. He made 4 different hero identities for himself that utilized different parts of his powers. And I really loved the way this version of him looked. So this is Ricochet, one of his alter egos. I love the mask. I love the jacket. Everything about him like screamed cool. Am I a little biased because he's got an R and that's like my name starts with an R? Yes, I'm a little biased. But this superhero was just like super athletic. And then like other ones like took advantage of like his super strength or his love of technology or just ability to like blend in the shadows. There's a bunch of stuff. I was inspired by that. You can clearly tell, but I didn't know what to do. I was a kid and I didn't know like, oh, he should have like an emblem on his chest or something cool. So what's cool? I don't know. I like Transformers, so I put an Autobot there. Do I have a name for this character? No. I do not. And I have drawn him different times. Like I changed the chest into like... Oh. Our time reset. Okay, hold on. I did not take that into consideration. I'm gonna look and see what our time was before switch views. It's like at 26 minutes before I did that. So let's just set it. No, not that. Okay. Give myself a little extra. Alright. I changed his insignia to something I saw in a football game. I've tried redrawing him. Last time I tried redrawing him, actually, I think I even like wanted to change the gender and see if I like that better. I don't think it's stuck, but I do think he's due for me to try and draw him again and see if there's anything I can do to like revive this character. Rayman. Rayman's also a video game character. You know that? So I don't want to commit copyright infringement on that. Let's see. I don't know what to name him, but I also want to change some things about how he looks. And instead of like getting like a different like, let's redo the pose. I don't want to like spend time getting a new like photo reference. We've got this. This pose isn't bad. Does it show me like, did I cheat and not know how to like draw the shoulders and arms because I was a kid and the reference I used had him in a jacket so you couldn't see that? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna quickly plan to do this. So like, clearly this is a chest. Oh. having blue as the color is kind of a bit. Go with like a bright green. We have like his chest should be here. His chest muscles shouldn't stretch into his shoulder. Shoulder should be there, like clavicle and things. Back muscles probably bulging out like this. Okay, and we're just gonna kind of plan. Okay, so there's his like tricep and bicep there, elbow probably there, and this is probably where the forearm is going in. And then his hand, which that is pinky, that's the other fingers, and this is the thumb. Pinky doesn't need long. Same for here. Forearm just a little bit. This. There's the hand there. And that's supposed to be the thumb, but it's just as long as his index finger. We might change a bit of that. But that's how I would like plan his musculature. And we'll just kind of like put a head here. I'm doing this just kind of simplify things. I'm not going to use this. Will be another reference. I'll use. I'm gonna just like shrink. Okay, hold on. Make this into a group. Put this one in there. Shrink the group. Put it here. Okay. Drake the Hacker. That's actually cool. You know what? I'm really tempted to cheat. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. Hi! Hi, God Kaido. How are you? Do you mind if I call you Kaido? Do I remember you? Maybe. I don't have you written down, but actually, let me double check. And before I don't have you written down, but I will write you down. Kaido. Is that how you pronounce it? Kaido? I'm terrible at remembering things, so I have to write things down. I have like a list in a book that I'm keeping track of things. The anime artist. Oh, that's right. You're who was working on Oh, I thought I wrote it down. Why didn't I? You're working on a movie. Demon Slayer. Yeah. And you're from India, yeah? Sure. Hi, Kiru. Welcome. We're doing, like, we have like 20 minutes left, so I'm going to cheat and use this, like, basic tracing I did of the basic shapes of one of my oldest drawings. I did this when I was 14. This is a character I tried to create. Mocha is not in the room. He is not here. The bed is empty. She's with my wife, who's in the other room. So we're gonna give this character, or we're gonna try and give this character a quick like update in the 18 minutes we have. Of like quick sketch time. Probably the worst idea to do this, like do an update of a old character I drew ages ago, but you know. Oops. Just gonna like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me actually plan this. We're starting like this this routine of every morning when I start, we take a little bit of time out of our day to do like a quick little warm-up doodle or sketch, just to kind of warm up. Okay, I don't want to draw him like that. Now I don't know what to do with the head here. Maybe we'll only get the head done. Oh, come on. You're just doodling. Don't take a lot of stress. Yeah, it is just doodling. And you know what I said I was gonna do? And I think I'm gonna stick to it. We were gonna play around with a brush, right? Let me grab that brush again. It's in here somewhere. Synthetic paint. Where are you? The fan brush. Okay. Oh. Come on. Why isn't it letting me transform this? Yeah, kind of. They weren't questioning you. They were just surprised. Though I do get a lot of viewers from India. And Jade was teaching me a bit of oh gosh, Hindi the other day. Really gotta practice. Why isn't it letting me shrink that? Or do anything? Something's not right here. Hold on. I think my program was wanting to, like, was bugging out. There we go. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna like lasso him, so Okay. Mm. I'm gonna start with like a purple. Oh, oops. This is on the wrong layer. LOL, why am I doing that? We'll cut this. We'll put this on this layer. We'll put it here and just make this kind of transparent there. Hmm. — 12 minutes. Okay. I am not cut out for this, but that's okay. No? Wait, what? Oh, salt. Maybe we could just get the mask done. Maybe the mask is, it's not that tied up. LOL. Right now I'm using a smudge or smear tool to like spread the synthetic paint. And it kind of treats it like a paintbrush. No paint on it, and treating it like it's a wet canvas. It allows me to kind of like mold it instead of like having to erase or whatever. I'm just kind of pushing and pulling the paint around, almost like sculpting it. Is it real paint? No. Hmm. Now, let's see. Now let's take our fan brush. What is this called again? This is the actual synthetic fan brush. Thank you. It's very fitting, I feel. My wife's grandma is learning Hindi, so it gives me incentive to have something in common with her. And learn Hindi myself. That way I can talk with my grandma and chat with you guys. But don't ask me to like say anything in Hindi right now. I've only got 9 minutes. I feel like I spent way too long explaining what I wanted to draw and not actually doing it. You know what? I'm also gonna cheat and give me a little extra time. but no more than that. Here I feel like the eyes would be. Yeah. I'm not really good at sticking to my own rules, am I? Now, why isn't this working? Oh, because I drew in the wrong layer. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see. I really need to get a better glove that insulates my fingers so that it doesn't touch the screen. What is glass pencils? Glass pencils? Hmm? What do you mean glass pencils? Did I say glass pencils? Something pop up on the screen that said glass pencils? I'm confused. Oh, you guys are talking about something. Okay. My bad. My bad. Let's do some shadows next. Hmm. Hmm. I agree, Shade should upload more videos. I should edit some videos and upload them. For crying out loud. Just get so busy job hunting, and that's been depressing as all get out. Maybe we're not redesigning him, we're just kind of doing a coloring. Redesigning would take a whole, like, day, I feel like. Now, why am I using purple when his mask is white? I do not know. Lo-fi music and headphones? What do you mean? Me? Kaido? Are you asking me if I put lo-fi music in the headphones? Actually, why am I worrying about size? Let's make this a clip. All of it. And then maybe make this blend, maybe lighten, linear burn, color burn, multiply, darken. An overlay works. You don't like lo-fi music. Okay. I'm not listening to lo-fi music though. The music that's on is not lo-fi. Oh wait. Purple. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have an issue. My social skill is fading away. Do I have any advice for that? Okay. Well, first, ask more questions. Binash, that's an easy thing to say. Just be a social person. But honestly, there are a few things you can do. Like, if you find that you want to be more social, but you're like starting to lose it, people like to talk about themselves. So ask questions and listen. You don't have to be talkative all the time. I'm an introverted person. I don't speak much. So for me, I struggle with this a lot, being more social. But if you can get someone to talk about themselves more, then you don't need to do all the hard work. You know? another thing too is to like answer questions. So like I asked you if you thought the music I was listening to was lo-fi. You could respond instead of changing the subject. That's another good thing to think about, is just to like be interested in the response of people and continue a conversation instead of jumping to the next topic. If you want to be more social, you need to care about what people are saying. If somebody wants to talk about something and you want to change the subject, you might find your subject will come up naturally, or once like you've addressed something someone said, then you can move on. But you gotta give them that like time too. Communication is a two-way street. Can't be one way. Can't have it like one direction. Otherwise, you're just talking to a wall. You can speak in phones and on social media, but not in person. Okay. You know what? Another great thing to do to practice is to practice. When you go to a grocery store and somebody's like handling your groceries, say hello. The more you speak to people, the better you become at it. And I speak as if I'm really good at this. I struggle with it. I'm horrible at it. And my wife's very good. She encourages me to try more. Also, I ran out of time. But I'm gonna like just do something really quick. I wanted to add highlights here. I can't believe I ran out of time. I wasn't even paying attention. Me yapping. Okay. I'm gonna make the like eyes really quick. You know what? I said I was gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna stick to it. This is all we got. Done. I didn't add the eyes. I was playing with paintbrushes. Maybe next time we'll like come back to this. But warm-up time should be over. So I'm gonna stick to my word. And last time we did this little robot during that, so this is gonna be Doodle for another time. Doodle. What did I name it? Okay, I actually went with the whole like bang here. August 14th. Okay. So you may find success, Kaido, if you practice. You see somebody on the street, say hi. Ask somebody who's handling your groceries how their day is. Little things. The more you speak, the better it'll become. But if it's not like, if it's hard for you, don't worry, because you won't be good right away. Okay. Now that we've gotten a little bit of warm-up, I'm not satisfied with that warm-up, but maybe I'll be faster next time. Let's go into... okay, hold on. Before I do that, I'm actually going to jump right back into this view because there are some things that I want to transfer over here. So, ideas for stream. I don't go outside usually because my work is inside. Okay. Honestly, though, the more you talk to people, like even in a video call, the easier it will become. Speaking to people in general. It's easy to chat like with like text, but talking is important. So there's some other ideas for streams. Having an hour later in the day for drawing whatever, be a free draw session. And we were thinking about, like, for this, maybe having a coffee or Ko-Fi donation allows for audience to suggest the subject. I don't know when we'll start this, but when we do, it's thinking like any interaction with like the Ko-Fi, or if you're on Twitch, if you like donate bits or subscribe during that time, you could suggest things to draw, and we'll do quick draws of the things you suggest. But there'll be some rules, like no, not safe for work, and other things. Other ideas. For like drawing subjects themselves. Like actual drawings. Yeah. It might be cool. Like, okay, something else I wanted to like draw, because like I like to draw animals. So another animal I was thinking about drawing was like a river turtle. So I've done sea turtles, but I've never drawn a river turtle, freshwater turtle. And then I had like an idea, because we were talking about going to comic book conventions and video game conventions, but the only thing is that I don't have a lot of fan art that we're selling, like, at all. And I have some old stuff that we can do fan art of, but nothing really new. And so I was also thinking, if I'm doing, I like to draw animals, realistic Sonic characters. And what I mean by that is drawing like a hedgehog, like an actual fox. Yes, there is differences between river and sea turtles. Sea turtles have their legs turned into flippers. Their legs are flippers. Whereas river turtles still have like their legs with like claws and things. Sea turtles need to be in water. River turtles don't really need to. But that's like a big difference is between the two, like, is like their size too. Sea turtles are pretty big. Freshwater turtles can be really small. Sea turtles typically don't like look that different from each other, where there's a lot of versions of river turtles. Nah, you didn't sound stupid. Not many people know that. Unless you like turtles. Okay. I just wanted to add these to the stream, like, list. We got a lot of stuff we gotta do. We actually did some of this Tuesday. We're actually getting, right now, some test notebooks made. So we designed some, like, notebooks. We have, like, the big art that I did on stream of, like, the seahorse, if you remember. We had, like, seahorse here. And, like, all the, like, ocean stuff. And, like, the fishies. And whatnot. So, like, that drawing is going to be, like, the cover of a notebook. And on the inside is lined paper with that little drawing of the cartoony seahorse that I did yesterday. And the fishies here. And we also did, like, the one with, like, the hummingbird. That was, like, hummingbird with the big old wings, outstretched. Is, like, a notebook too that's being made. And then on the inside is that, like, sleeping hummingbird that we had here on a branch that we also did on stream on Tuesday. So, like, we're having those made, and hopefully they turn out good. Yeah, me too. So we'll see how those turn out. But did I add here? Oh, that was something else I wanted to draw. Okay, so then, like, another thing I wanted to do was fruit. Like, berries, specifically. Because around here, there's a lot of blackberries. And we have a couple of, like, festivals coming up. And so, like, blackberries would be fun to draw. So let's make a cover for this. I can actually find this thing in my long list of notes. Okay. But for right now, let's work on Mocha's drawing a bit. So I'll switch back over here. Exciting things for the future. And hopefully well, okay. So last time we got the nose done. It turned out pretty good, I think. So I think today we're gonna do the other eye. Our reference photo just a little bit bigger. Hold on. I want to center this. A little smaller. Actually, no, I don't want to center it. I want to put it here. And something I also like, we got an Etsy shop. I don't really link it all that much. I really should. Yeah, I'll go see if I can grab her. I'll be right back. Okay. We have Mocha here. Oh. Just didn't want you to. Well. And there goes Mocha. She just wants to be with her mom. Oh, no Mocha today. It's a little sad. But I understand. If I could just pick up my and she's gone again. She's gone again, Banash. I'm sorry. So these are not scratched. Them way. Yeah, I tried. She wants to be with her mom. Oh. Hmm. I can understand. You have a black Persian cat. Oh yeah. Cats can be pretty finicky, picky. Too. I totally get that. Try me without my ears kind of on a break. hear you guys. So here with the like alarm. Set them. Oh, maybe I'll hear it. Maybe I won't. Hmm. Oh, your cat does? Hmm. All matte black. Ah. Now don't mind this. I'm just gonna put this up. That I can see it on screen and type it out. All matte black. I don't think I've seen a matte black cat before. I've had black cats in the past, but they were always like really shiny. Cute, but a bit scary at night. Oh, scary. Is it hard to see them? yellow or yellow eyes are visible. That is cool, but I understand it being scary too. Now, how am I gonna do Mocha's other eye here? Because it's the picture, it gets a little fuzzy and it just looks like a dark blob. And if I do that, I don't think it's gonna look great. You know? Let's look at our little outline we had made. Reference so that I can just quickly draw the shape. The rough shape of her eye. Because we're gonna do a practice. This is practice bigger? Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll duplicate this. With the duplicate, maybe we can adjust some things. That kind of shows it better. Like the coloring's all off, but I just wanted to be able to see what her eye is doing. Totally going full Derposaurus right. This picture is just like Mocha. What are you doing right now, Shade? Probably from real reference, but always. Oh. I see. So you try to draw your cat, but they always run away. Best thing to do would be just to take a picture of her, really. Or him. Oh, yeah, you said she, so yeah. Take a picture of her so that even if she ran away, like, you still have something. Honestly, I can't hear. I can't hear my alerts. I don't want to miss any chat pop up. Headphones back on. Yeah, she is. I accidentally went too far down there. Let's see if we can fix that. Using my colorless marker to kind of go over and push out that darker brown. Also reshaping it, forms a circle of the pupil. We'll let that dry and we'll work on another part of Mocha. Oh, we want our black colored pencil. I need to remember not to talk when my head's turned. I'm just gonna outline. So, what did everybody do yesterday? Oh, you saw my mechanical pencil? This one? I think I saw the same short. I didn't know about this like gear mechanic thing until like a couple weeks ago when I saw that short. I've had this pencil for over a year. Jasenia got it for me in 2023. Her and her uncle went to Japan. Her uncle wanted to treat her to a trip to Japan. He's always wanted to travel there with her. He'd never been, and she had been a bunch of times. But he was like, I don't know if I could pay for it. It's really expensive. And he said, I'll pay for the ticket. I just want you to go. I told her, you really should go with your uncle, because he's trying to have a moment where he can spend that time with you. And she went. She had a great time. She got me that pencil. The Japanese mechanical pencil from a famous company. Yeah. The one she got wasn't as expensive as the one that I saw in the YouTube short, but the YouTube short did have this exact pencil. They just didn't show that it was a Sonic pencil. I recognized it instantly with the blue and the orange. But that was really cool. Jasenia didn't even know it was like a special mechanical pencil. She just got it for me because I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Hmm. Japan was really nice. We were there for 11 weeks um, in February of this year. We took all the money we got from our wedding and we saved it. And out of like just really, really good circumstances, the flight price for both of us round trip, so to Japan and back to the United States, dropped for like one flight only. It was 5 weeks, and just those dates, it was cheap enough for both of us to go from all the cash that we got from friends and family during our wedding. Did we have to wait 6 months for our honeymoon? Yeah. But it was totally worth it. I wish I could go back all the time. It was very cool. If you ever want to make that trip, they just let us know. We've got some pointers for you, like how to get around, what to do, where to go if you like good food, what to avoid, stuff like that. Because you speak English, a lot of the big cities and big, like all the railways for all the trains, you can navigate pretty easy. Because from the time that my wife had gone there by herself 10 years ago to now, there's a lot more like accessibility when it comes to like English. So like all the trains we went on, except for like a few small town trains, smaller like countryside trains, had English included in the instructions and like arriving at whatever station. You can get by pretty okay. Hmm. Well, if it's ever a reality, I hope you're able to make it. I wish I could go back. Miss my friends there. I miss it a lot. Definitely a lot less stressful, that's for sure. Hmm. I don't know about perfect yet. I'm far from done with it. Okay. I think right here, hard to see. It looks like some of Mocha's like eyebrow hairs are going across the eye and swooping over. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna try and not really doing a good job. Hmm. All right. I'd love to see it. Definitely, we'll check it out later. All right. It's about time for me to take a quick break. I gotta run to the store really quick, so we'll count this as the lunch break. Everybody stretch, get some water, get some snacks, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. So, I will be back. And yeah, see you soon. working on stream. Today's not. So. But we'll try to make a little bit of progress before I... closing. What is going on? I think something's not right.